Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear cadets. Welcome to the new lecture. Today our topic is another important cytoplasmic organelle, that is mitochondria. Mitochondria is plural while its singular is mitochondrion. The word mitochondria means mito means thread and chondrion means granule, small grain or small, you may say, particle. Now coming into definition, we can define mitochondria as that mitochondria are filamentous or granular cytoplasmic organelles of all aerobic cells, cells which carry out aerobic respiration, of higher animals and plants, and also of certain microorganisms including algae, protozoa and fungi. Or in simple words, mitochondria are double membrane bounded structures found only in eukaryotes. Mitochondria are double membrane bounded organelles found only in eukaryotes, absent in prokaryotes. Occurrence: mitochondria are found in the cytoplasm of all eukaryotic cells, but absent in some highly specialized cells, for example, mature RBCs. In mature RBCs, the mitochondria is replaced by an oxygen-carrying respiratory pigment, that is hemoglobin. Discovery: mitochondria were first discovered by Kolliker in muscle cells as granules in 1850. Shape: under electron microscope, mitochondria appear as filaments, rods or vesicles. Size: diameter is equal to 0.5 micrometer to 1 micrometer, while length 1 micrometer to 10 micrometer, that is about the size of average bacteria, and are visible with a light microscope. Now structure: mitochondria are double membrane structures or organelles. It means it has two membranes, outer membrane which is smooth while inner membrane is folded inwards. The folds are called cristae, singular is cresta, which increase surface area for biochemical reactions. Now if you look into this diagram, so this is the structure of mitochondria. It has two membranes. This is outer membrane. The outer membrane is smooth, while this one is inner membrane. This is inner membrane. The inner membrane is folded inward, forming cristae. These folds are called cristae, and they increase surface area for biochemical reactions. So outer membrane, inner membrane, and the space between outer and inner membrane is called intermembrane space. This region is intermembrane space, in space between two membranes. And this region is called matrix. What is matrix? The region, this is inner membrane, the region enclosed by inner membrane. It contains DNA, RNA, ribosomes and enzymes. It has circular DNA, RNA, ribosomes, enzymes, coenzymes for Krebs cycle electron transport chain. While the inner surface of the cristae has these structures are called F1 particles. F1 particle are also known as elementary particle. What is F1 particle? Now, the inner surface of cristae has small The inner surface of the crystal has small knob-like round structures called F1 particles, which contain ATPase enzyme, so involved in ATP synthesis during electron transport chain. If we zoom it, this F1 particle, so it has two parts. This is F1 particle. It has an enzyme known as ATPase. This is its upper part is called HIT, and this is its stalk or pedicel, also known as F0, and this is its base. F1 particle, also known as oxysomes or elementary particle. So once again, what is F1 particle? The inner surface, as you have seen in the diagram, that the inner surface of crystal has small knob or rounded structures called F1 particles, which contain ATPase enzyme. So F1 particle is involved in ATP synthesis during respiratory electron transport chain. Self-replication, the presence of DNA in ribosomes, as you have seen studied in the diagram, that the mitochondrial matrix contain their own circular DNA and ribosomes of 70S size. So the presence of DNA and ribosomes inside mitochondria indicate that it makes some of their own proteins and are able to grow and divide. So it is a self-replicating organelle. Function: mitochondria is involved in cellular respiration, that is Krebs cycle occurs in mitochondrial matrix, while electron transport chain occurs on the surface of crystal. Also involved in lipids metabolism, and mitochondria is also known as the powerhouse or engine of the cell, because ATP synthesis takes place and also ATP is stored. Thank you very much.